Hey everybody, welcome back to Danette's Kitchen. Thank you for joining me today. If you have not subscribed yet, appreciate it if you could subscribe. If you enjoy the content, hit that like button. Share with others as you have an opportunity to do that. If there's something that you would like to see or you have a question about or you'd like to make a comment about, please feel free to do that in the comment section below. And the YouTube algorithm really appreciates that kind of stuff, and I appreciate it too. Well, you know, the other day I was talking about shopping trip, comparing some shopping trips from, CVS and Target. And today I went to Aldi. So wanted to share a little bit about my experience with Aldi. But before I do that, I'm going to give a shout out to the guys from the Fruit Bowl, which is a new vendor that's opened up in the Midtown Global Market. So if you live in the Twin Cities area, go check them out. Their fruit is fresh. You can get the fancy dish made from the fruit, filled with all the deliciousness of fresh, pure fruit that you can use for a party or an outing or a gathering. You can get fruit cups, you can get smoothies, and you don't have to get a smoothie that's packed full of sugar. You can just tell them that you just want the fruit in there and you pick out exactly what you want in there and they prepare it for you fresh right there in front of you. So check out the Fruit Bowl if you live somewhere in the Twin Cities area. They're at the Midtown Global Market, and their smoothie was excellent. And yes, I had smoothie with no sugar in it because I don't try to add a lot of those extras because those extras are just not always the best for you. Enjoy the natural goodness of what you have. Sometimes you might have to add sugar or whatever, but I didn't have to have that for a smoothie. It was excellent. And there have been other places that I've gone to try to get like a mango smoothie. I was able to go there and get a banana mango smoothie like that. Whereas other places were saying, nope, sorry, we don't have that carton of flavor in the refrigerator. Well, they're not using the carton of flavor. They're using the real deal. They are actually using the real fruit, and I saw them prepare it right there in front of my face. So, the Fruit Bowl. Check them out if you're in town. I'm sure they would love for you to stop by. Now, last week, I believe it was, I was talking about my experience with the shopping trips for Target and for CVS. Today I went to Aldi's just to pick up a few things. My goal was to spend less than $30. Now I know how far is that gonna go. You can spend $30 on a pizza calling, ordering, and having it delivered to you. But I actually spent $24.88 on the things that I got today. And one of those things included an extra large supreme size pizza with all the toppings already on it from Aldi. Um, Getting something that big, that could have been, like I said, that could have been the whole $30 because by the time you pay for the pizza and you pay for the delivery, you know, you're out of $30 if you're calling and having something sent to you. If you can just get this, pop it in the oven yourself, it saved a lot of money. I paid $5.99 for this supreme pizza. If I would have got the plain cheese pizza and added my own ingredients, it would have been $4.99. But this is good. It meets the need, and it was very affordable. But Aldi had a lot of stuff on their shelves, which was nice because, as I mentioned before, when I went to CVS, there wasn't as much stuff on their shelves, and there was a lot of empty spaces, and they kind of scattered stuff around to make it look a little more full. And I've heard similar about various Walmarts, but I haven't gone to check that out at the Walmarts yet, so that's just hearsay. But one thing I can say about Aldi, they had toilet paper. Yes, Target also had a lot of toilet paper. Um, but Aldi had a decent amount of toilet paper, and they had the kind of toilet paper that I wanted. I wanted the 1,000 sheets per roll at a decent price. As I've mentioned before, I'm used to getting that, especially if it's more like a Scott tissue or something. That that way I know the longevity of how long those rolls will last. And it's not like I'm in desperation for toilet paper right now, but it's always good to have an extra 4 roll pack set aside. So at Aldi's I went and they had something and it says compare to Scott tissue. This is the Willow Essential brand. It's 1,000 sheets per roll. It's single ply. It's very much like Scott tissue, but the price was $2.39 for a 4 roll pack. Now you know if it was a Scott tissue, you're getting a 4 roll pack, you're gonna be paying between $4.99 and $5, somewhere around that. And as I mentioned in my previous video, the bamboo toilet paper, it was 8 rolls, triple ply for $10. But then it was buy one get one free. They were doing that whole buy one get one free or buy one get one half off at CVS. Um, and so I got it because at the time I couldn't figure it all out in my head, and I went back and I read the package now to see just how many squares are there on each roll. Turns out there were only like about 200 squares of triple ply on each roll of that bamboo toilet paper, which ends up being more like 600 um, compared to 1,000. I haven't opened up that package yet, but I'll give that a try and I'll let you know in the future video how that works out. But Aldi had lots of things on sale. They have bananas, 57 cents a pound. Now, I don't know when the last time you've been to the store, but normally, you can get maybe 3 bananas for $1 at a lot of places. But 57 cents a pound, that's decent. You can get a decent amount of stuff. Their avocados, 65 cents a pound. You can go other places and spend $1 per avocado. So saving those pennies is saving you money. Price of stamps is going up, price of gas is going up. The food supply that's being delivered is kind of going down in different places. So if you can save some money, I think that that's fantastic. Their green grapes, 95 cents a pound. I think that is a decent price. And I've gotten the green grapes from Aldi before. I've gotten the green grapes and the red grapes and black grapes, and they are they're really good, pretty good. You're getting a bargain on the price. There are some things from Aldi that I'm not particularly in favor of, but those are some things that really do work out well for me, especially like the pizza. Saves a lot of money. It's not like I'm going to be eating all that right now. I'm going to be cutting it into smaller packaging, freezing most of it, and then preparing what I really want today. So then that way, that $5.99 stretches a long way because, being able to store up and save up is really key and it's really helpful. Hot sauce. You can get hot sauce, this size bottle from other places for $4 or $5, especially if you go somewhere like Walgreens or Cub Foods. But this was $2.95, I believe, at Aldi. Um, Disinfected wipes. Now we remember last year when everything started going down and people were like going wild over the toilet paper and the disinfectant wipes and the Lysol sprays. Now, granted, this is not a name brand, neither is that toilet paper, but it don't care. I don't care because as long as it does the job, that's what's most important. And if I could save a few bucks and have it still do the needed purpose, then that's all good. This says it kills 99.9% bacteria. It's lemon scented. So it works just like the fancier name brands. But for $2 and how much did I say? $2.95, whereas you pay $5 a container for the other ones. You know, doesn't hurt to pick up one or two of these right now because there's with the numbers going back up again for the Rona, it's good to be prepared so that way you can keep your place sanitized. Now, I want to show you something. Last year, oh, I'm back. When everything started going down, and I decided I was going to go out to the store and get me some more Lysol, some more this, some more that. I go in the store, I couldn't find toilet paper, I couldn't find paper towels, I could not find sanitizing wipes for a few weeks. So I was working with what I had, which thankfully I like to be prepared and, I keep things stocked up. But then when they started bringing things back in the store, they were off brands. And so I ended up getting this off brand at Target. Cost me $5 for this, which has 100 cloths in it. This one has 75 wipes, but these are just regular disinfectant wipes. Um, that you can use for your stove and sink and your countertops and your pretty much your everything. This one works more like Lysol. This one is an alcohol based wipe. It's for disinfecting and sanitizing. Yes, it does work for disinfecting and sanitizing. It costs more. The container size is smaller, even though there are fewer wipes in this. They're probably larger. And with these alcohol wipes, you cannot use these on, or you should not use these on a granite surface. You can use them to clean your mirrors or any metal, like if you got stainless steel products in your kitchen or whatever. You can use them for those things. But if you use it on a granite countertop, your countertop will dry out and eventually start to crumble. So if you happen to get this brand from Target or other places, you don't want to use it on a granite countertop. This you can use on the granite countertop in your sinks, in your tubs, in your everything. So neither one you want to flush down the toilet. That would be just a big no-no. But it's good, like I said, just to have something extra put back. Like get some disinfectant wipes, get an extra container of dish detergent or laundry detergent, or if you have a cat or a dog, getting a little extra food or kitty litter or those kind of things. So that way, if something goes down, you're prepared. Because typically things happen when we are not expecting it, which is why it's important to be prepared. And as I told you guys um, last year I did get the virus myself and ended up being quarantined for 15 days and had some lingering effects for a while after that. Um, and unless somebody's experienced it, I don't expect them to understand or even sympathize with how I felt or what I went through or what anyone goes through with that. Um, I lost some friends that had it as well. Um, but having some stuff here, or at that time I was in the other house, so having some food stored up, I was able to just grab some dried beans and some of the dehydrated onions and celery and stuff that I've been showing you in previous videos, throw it in the crock pot with some water, just turn the crock pot on and lay back down. So then later, after everything has cooked, and when I felt that I had enough breath that I was able to eat, because for quite a while it was so difficult to breathe that I didn't want to eat, I didn't want to drink, couldn't really do anything. So, but I had nebulizers, so I kept trying to use that to help me open up my breathing passages because it was just very, very intensely difficult to breathe, to walk, to do all kinds of stuff. So that's why it's good to have some stuff put back, because if you have to order food and it gets dropped off outside, that means taking that physical energy to go and get it and bring it in. And I was living on the second floor at that time, and it was very difficult. I'd make it down a few steps, and then I had to sit there, catch my breath, and try to go a little bit further. And, thankfully made it through all of that, but that is just all the more reason to be prepared just in case something comes up. One thing that I got that for me is important during times of stress is chocolate. Mozzarella chocolate. Um, I got this because my doctor said that it's really good for me to have chocolate. My doctor okayed me eating chocolate. But of course, he said specifically dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is actually really good for your heart. That's something I learned from my doctor, from my cardiologist. So, and this is 85% cocoa. I try not to get it with all the salts and the other stuff in it because I don't really need that. If I'm having a little bit of a sweet tooth craving, I just need one little square of this and I'm fine. It takes away that craving for me and it satisfies that desire for something and then it's it's just healthy. There's no cholesterol. Zero cholesterol. So it's considered 5 servings per container, but when I eat it, it goes a lot farther. It's more like 15 servings per container because I'm only taking the one square. So I just wanted to take a minute to share about that and remind people that times are changing and the price of food and different things are changing and it's good for you to get out and check out what's in the store even if you don't have a lot to spend. I mean, like I spent less than $25 today. I spent $24.88 and got 2 bags of groceries, which is pretty amazing because normally you might spend $30 and get 1 bag of groceries. So, hope you're doing well, and I look forward to talking to you again in the next video. And if you want me to show you more about dehydrating fruits and vegetables and storage options, put your suggestion in the comment area. If you don't put your suggestion in the comment area, I will just do whatever whatever comes to mind next to do. But I would love to hear some feedback so that I can do things that would be most beneficial to you right now. And I hope you guys are like getting like some mason jars and lids or if you haven't started prepping, I'd suggest that you start um, because times are changing, as I said, and things are going to be changing. Um, and there are many places, and I know I said I was saying goodbye, and here I am talking again. There are many places, at least in my community, in my state, and there's some things that I've seen on the news that are happening around the world where people are being told that they will have to make a choice to either take the jab or potentially lose their job if they don't have some kind of exemption for that. Canada is saying that people will need to have a special passport showing that they've taken the jab. Um, Otherwise, they would not be able to fly. So things are changing. Keep your head up and look around you. see what you need, take inventory of what you have, see what you need. I believe I may come back on later today and talk to you again more about storage options and how to stack it and pack it and put it away and different things that are really affordable storage options. Take care. Talk to you soon.